Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode. Today is my birthday. So for my birthday, I like to celebrate a birth week. I have a celebration all week long. Typically, this particular week, I've been just slammed with doing work on rental property repairs, dealing with all sorts of logistics and headaches and things, as you can well imagine. So this morning for my birthday, I decided to treat myself and go out to Denny's for their Grand Slam breakfast. I believe that it's free on birthday. Anyway, I like those kinds of promotions, sort of celebrating between a business and the individual, drawing them closer. So I'm going to go in and check it out. Just a quick update on the rental property, making tons of progress. Every day we're whittling away at the list, and then I realized partway through the day that I've forgotten to pick up the camera. I apologize to you for that. Apparently the deal is you get to build your own Grand Slam. So you got to go on here, choose your items, put it together, and so I'm going to have that cup of coffee. It's a good way to start the morning. That was quite the yummy breakfast. Great way to start the morning. By the way, for those of you curious and probably already starting to write in the comments down there, you're asking how old I am. Today, I'm 54 years young. I'm going to head off to the next stop, going to Starbucks, get on their ultra-fast Wi-Fi, and have a fun drink there. I love having their very elaborate big drinks, so that'll be my next stop for the morning. Just arrived at location number 2, Starbucks. Actually, doesn't look like there's many people here, only 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot. I would love to say that I'm taking the day off and taking a break, but that's just not the case. Today I'm going to be working all day on the rental property. We're nearing the end in the repairs. When I get back to the place, I'll give you an update status. Here's the drink I'm getting. This is the largest size. This is a caramel frappuccino. This has a drizzle on the top and has some little chocolate chips in it. I have really not been going to Starbucks for the last few weeks. I think life has just sort of taken over its own course, and I haven't been able to get out as much as I would really like to. And one of those things I really enjoy doing is just sort of going and sitting down in one of the big comfy chairs at Starbucks and having a nice drink and relaxing and enjoying the ultra-fast internet over there. I'm back at the step van. I got to run to Home Depot, get a couple of supplies, some paint brushes, and a couple other things, and then back to the rental property. I'm not able to take the day off today. I've just got to continue with this day-by-day process. I'm 14 days in, exactly 2 weeks from when I arrived in Lakeland, making a lot of progress. And I've arrived at Home Depot. It seems like I'm just jumping from one place to the next. Got to get a set of mini blinds. We've had a whole roller coaster of going back and forth. I think yesterday 5 times going back and forth between Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart, looking at blinds, trying to figure out the right combination to get set up. I guess they changed all the brackets recently, and then one of the windows required some custom cut blinds, which meant returning other blinds we bought. Anyway, really complicated. So I'm hoping that this last purchase today will take care of that, can get the blinds installed today and move on. All right, so I have the last of the mini blinds, hopefully cross my fingers, some more paint brushes to paint the baseboards, heading back to the house. I'm back at the house, have the last of the baseboard that we're installing today. So got that here, need to paint that, get it all prepped, and then Dale's coming over in a little bit. You've seen him in previous episodes. And he's going to be helping me with cutting this with his, like, I don't know what they call it, a chop saw, miter saw, something like that. So anyway, we'll be cutting that and installing that, doing mini blinds today, and last little details. Let me show you the inside and the progress. Here's the old stove. I've purchased a new one, which I still need to unbox and put in place. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. Over here is the new stovetop that's going to go into place. So excited about that. I think that'll be a huge, nice upgrade for new tenants. All of the painting is done, and right now we are installing mini blinds. You can see new mini blinds that went in here. All the mini blinds were completely gone. I think the dogs from the tenant damaged them all.
So that was a huge process of replacing all of the mini blinds. There were vertical blinds here, but one of the units was completely damaged beyond use and functionality, and the other here was so grimy we couldn't even get it cleaned up. So the better solution was to do matching blinds here, and with the new blinds that are being installed up here, we had to do custom cuts to be able to fit this space on the side. So those have to go in, and that's part of what we're doing today. I've been using this little ozone generator daily in here. I run it from anywhere from 20 minutes, which is the recommended length of time for 840 square feet. But sometimes I've run it for an hour or more in here in a closed space. Then I open up the doors like you see here so that I'm able to air out the inside of the house from all the ozone. This is making a big difference. It's removed most of the smells inside of the house just by running this. At this point, we're only smelling the paint smells in here, and the true test will be in several days as the paint smells dissipate to see if there's any lingering odors from the pets that were in here, but it's dropped significantly even before the painting. So things are improving drastically. I think we're on a solid course here, and following the advice of all of you as subscribers, hundreds of comments pretty much in agreement on the same treatment for the situation here in the property, and I've been following your advice and the advice of 4 different professionals that I consulted as I was traveling down this direction. There's just a few logistical things to be gone through, hoops to jump through and everything else like that before I'm able to actually list the property again for availability for rent. We have a new valve stem on the left over here, 2 new knobs that match. Everything's working perfectly for the tub other than getting things cleaned up in here, all the tile in the tub. We also reseated the toilet. That was a big thing. I have a new shower rod here that I'm going to be installing today, new shower curtain. So the bathroom is basically done. I just need to get some heavy duty cleaning in here to get everything cleaned up and looking really, really great. There was some damage from pets to the bottoms of the doors, and it looked like some water damage. So Dale went in and cut these custom kick plates and stained these to match. So that's how we've treated the bottoms of the doors. At some future date, I'll probably replace these doors. I have my pancake compressor out where we're installing the baseboards, so you can see the new baseboards here in place that Dale was working on. I have a brand new doorknob here for the bathroom door. This one was no longer working. I'm not sure whether the tenant damaged it or if it's just wear and tear. But anyway, we put a new one in. Of course, the new light up here. We had to do extensive removal of stickers from the child on the wall. They were all over the doors, the walls, everything like that. Probably over an hour's worth of time with Goo Gone and adhesive removals, pulling all of those stickers off. That was quite the nightmare and project. We had to resecure both of these metal lips that are here on the door. They had broken loose, so resecured these with concrete screws and liquid nails to hold these down. So both of the doors we had to do that. Dale just showed up here, wished me a happy birthday and brought birthday presents for me. So he gave me a sticker. I'm going to link the episode above where I did a tour of his box truck, and you can check that out. But anyway, here's a picture of his box truck. And you notice that I'm not wearing a black t-shirt here. He gave me a t-shirt, and this is a custom t-shirt with his logo on it for the Slacker Box Palace. Is that what it says? Yep. I'm trying to read upside down. And then it has his name on here. So very, very cool. Thank you so much, Dale, for the presents and the birthday wishes.
Not a problem, Steven.
Yesterday, Mike came back over and he spent most of the day painting the kitchen cabinets. We went with gloss white on the outside and a dark gray on the interior. Previously, they were painted sort of a blood red sort of color, and also had a blood red countertop. So that's all been upgraded. Let me show you. My countertop's all full of stuff right now, but you can see this new countertop here. It's sort of this flecked type material. This is from Home Depot. It's sort of like a marble look-alike, and so it sort of matches the tan that we have on the walls over here. So that looks pretty good. And we have the new gloss white for the cabinets here, and you can see inside we have this new gloss gray, which makes things really clean and really nice inside of the cabinets. These are looking really good, really, really sharp. I like it. I finally have all the blinds in, the entire house. It's looking really sharp. It's really making a difference just having the window treatments here. We did some sweeping on the floor, picked up all of the canvas. We picked up all of the plastic tarps that we had laying down, and it's just looking much, much better. Dale is down here on the floor. Look at this guy just going and working. He's just slaving away here. I feel really guilty.
That dang 7 is such a slave driver.
Yeah, what are you doing down there?
I'm putting in some baseboards. I'm gonna see if you got a pillow. I might take a nap here in a minute.
Yeah, imagine the tile floors are really cool compared to outside.
It is, actually. I don't know how clean they are, but it's like a whole lot cooler.
So we're putting in some of the last pieces today of our baseboards, going around the bottom of the cabinets here, and then just working our way around, getting everything shipshape. Here's Dale's cutting station out here. We've got the baseboards there on the back of my rig, and then he brings them over here to his saw. What is this saw called? I keep calling it.
It's a miter saw.
Miter saw. Okay, I called it something else recently. Called it something else here just a bit ago. Anyway, so we're setting it up there. I'm going to be holding on this end, and then he's going to be cutting over here. So that's how you do it. I'm just sort of playing the assistant here, letting him be the master woodworker, trying to help out. We're finishing up for the day. Dale's just leaving right now. He's going to be coming back in 2 hours. He's going to go home and shower and change, get some fresh clothes. I'm taking him out for a nice big steak dinner to thank him for all of his help. It's also my birthday. And interestingly enough, they give a free steak meal if you buy a steak meal. So I'm buying him dinner, thanking him for all his help. And I get a birthday reward steak meal for all of the hard work. This is the last day that Dale will be here helping me out with the house. And pretty much other than cleaning, it's done. There's just some tiny little projects that need to be cleaned up, like putting hardware back on the cabinets here, a few other details. But I think in another 2 days, I don't know in real time, YouTube time, when that'll post, but the video after this, shortly after that, I'm going to do a before and after, so you'll see the transformation that's happened over the last 2 weeks. It's been literally 14 days since I started until today. I'm like at 99% done, other than the cleaning and a few things. So ecstatically happy. Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in the next video.